Hi, Clear Lake Presbyterian Church. I want to give you a brief update on several things going on in the life of our church as we head into this first weekend in April and Palm Sunday weekend. First thing I want to talk about are finances. I know that several of you have asked. We do continue to receive contributions that you want to send by U.S. mail, but you can also give online. You can simply click on the Give tab on the menu of our website, and that is clpc.org. Or you can use your cell phone to give. You can text the words Give CLPC, no space, so just Give CLPC. Text those characters to 73256 if you'd like to text to give. I want to let you know that CLPC is maintaining its complete payroll, including teachers in our early childhood program and all of our part-time staff. We made that decision right from the get-go. And thanks to your steady generosity through the years, and because of the session's diligence, we do maintain and are maintaining, have maintained for quite some time now, a 3-month reserve for all of our expenses. So, and I also want you to know, because some of you have inquired about this as well, that we are also applying for the Paycheck Protection Program through the United States Small Business Administration. But I say all that to just let you know kind of where we are as a church. Because of this, I know that for some of you, you are really being hit hard financially by this crisis. And for you, that's a worry that you may not be able to maintain your pledge for the 2020 year to our church. And I just want to say, if that's one of the things that you're worrying about, you need to take that off your list and don't worry about it, and set that aside. God will provide in ways that God will provide for us, and we're trusting God in that. At the same time, if you are able to continue to give, or even if you're able to extend your giving a little bit, that certainly would just help us to be able to help others during this critical time. Second thing I want to let you know is that we have made the decision. The session met this last week on Tuesday night, regularly scheduled meeting, only we did it via Zoom. And we made the decision to close the office and continue to offer just remote worship until the week of May the 4th. So Monday, May the 4th, Lord willing, the office will open, and then that following weekend, we would be able to worship together in some manner or fashion corporately together on campus. But until May the 4th, the staff continues to work remotely. Calls that come into the church office are being forwarded to the administrative staff as they work at home. This decision also includes postponing our annual congregational meeting. So as soon as we understand the situation a little bit more clearly and when we're able to gather in some larger numbers, we will reschedule that congregational meeting. Another thing I want to let you know is just ways that I'm staying in touch, to be in touch with religious leaders, church leaders, civic leaders outside of Clear Lake Presbyterian Church. I am part of a weekly conference call, a Zoom call with Mayor Sylvester Turner and Judge Hidalgo, and many other faith leaders are part of that call every Thursday, and that's been tremendously helpful in just hearing firsthand where we are as a city and as a county as we deal with this crisis. Of course, I have weekly contact with my Pastor's Covenant group. I've known those guys for years. They represent churches literally from coast to coast, Seattle to Pennsylvania, and everywhere in between. I'm grateful for the many individuals and organizations that are providing an abundance of resources to us as a church, and information and support. So there really are a lot of great ways that we're able to stay in touch with how other churches are dealing with, and other organizations are facing this crisis. You know, here's some ways that you can stay connected. I hope you know about our 12:05 daily video. So Monday through Friday at 12:05, check our website, or you can go to our CLPC Tube YouTube channel and get a daily video of inspiration and encouragement from the pastors and staff, 12:05 every day, Monday through Friday. I ask you to keep submitting your prayer requests and those God sightings. They've been so wonderful, and we're working on a way that we can share those God sightings that you have been submitting, so keep doing that. I also want you to know that Kendra, our mental health journey coordinator, and her team have amassed a really helpful set of mental health strategies, mental health resources for you to stay connected and healthy spiritually and emotionally through this really difficult time. So go to our website, to the coronavirus tab, and look for mental health strategies, and you'll find a wealth of information there. You know, in closing, I just want to say thanks and how much I appreciate our fantastic staff team, and what a wonderfully supportive congregation we are blessed to have and blessed to serve. Our staff is doing an incredible job keeping up our care network and managing organizational operations while they juggle working at home, as many of you are doing as well. And I personally am incredibly grateful for the number of personal emails and handwritten notes that we have received as a church. And more than anything else, I know that you're praying. You're praying for one another. You're praying for your neighbors. You're praying for the world. And I'm grateful for the many ways that you are being church as you selflessly love one another and serve the world. Doing church like this and not like this and not like this, as we've talked so many times. You know, the late Charles Spurgeon, famous preacher, in a sermon that he preached in March of 1901, famously noted that, I quote, "Human extremity is always God's opportunity." Human extremity is always God's opportunity. Whenever we as human beings face extreme situation, it's always God's opportunity to come in and to show up. And certainly I believe that is exactly what we are witnessing now, and what we'll perhaps see even more in the days ahead. And so I just want to encourage you to keep your knees bent and keep your hearts soft and keep your hands serving, and God will certainly see us through.